Hi there, how are you doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you so much for stopping at Fab Trends by Mia. Today's video, as you can see from the title, yes, we are talking about Tessa Williams fragrances, and these are Elements fragrances. So this fragrance line, they are based on the elements. So you have fire, water, earth and hair. So today's video is literally a focus on fire and water. Will this water put out this fire? Let's hear it. Right, so Tessa Williams, I've had her on the show before, so she's been here on my channel. We've spoken about her fragrances. She's also an author, so she's written 2 books. So we've got this book, Cult Perfumes. So if you love reading about perfumes, etc., do check this one out. And you've got a whole lot of houses featured there, as you can see from the back. So anything you want to look up on, look at that. So it's very visual as well, and features lots of fragrance houses that we are all very familiar with, that we love. So you've got the likes of Roger Dove, you've got the likes of all these houses such as Maison Francis Cajon. You've got all these houses, modern and as well houses that have been around for quite a few decades. So a good read for perfume lovers. Do check it out. As well, Tessa Williams, she does not only fragrances or books, and she's written another book as well, the Hotels of the Stars. So you can check that out if you love things like luxurious hotel boutiques. That's one to look at as well. And as well, she does other things such as candles. Yes, so she's got a lot of candles, all based on the range of fragrances that she's got. So that's your candle. Let's take it out just to have a look. So very beautifully presented as well, and this one is water. So you've got candles, and as well you have room sprays. Yes, so she does room sprays as well. So that's one of our room sprays, and this is air, and lovely, gorgeous. So anyway, let's get into this review. As I said, today's video we are focusing on fire and water. Fire and water. And I'll start off with water. Let's start off with that one. So water, oh my goodness me, you know, when I looked up the fragrance and I thought water, I thought, how would water smell like? I'll tell you what, water richly has an opening of citruses. So it's a gorgeous, beautiful opening of citrus. You get some bergamot, some lemon, just gorgeous stuff. So this one, the opening richly, very beautiful opening with citrus and some fresh aquatic notes. You do get a bit of those almost like sea salt notes in this. It's absolutely gorgeous. Don't take my word for it. As I've always said, always sample for yourself. Yes, so a lovely citrus opening, and as well you do get, sorry, this is so beautiful. It's a beautiful, easy to wear fragrance. Nothing challenging here, nothing complex here. It's just a lovely, easy fragrance to enjoy. And this fragrance is one of those fragrances that will be enjoyed by those around you. Projection wise, it's not like monster projection. It does project, but moderately so. So it's not like, oh my gosh, overly loud. It's not. It's absolutely not. It's just a lovely, calming, beautiful, citrusy, fresh, aquatic notes going on. And it's just gorgeous. And as well, you do get this as a lovely, beautiful lily of the valley, and in the dry down you get lovely white musks as well. Just gorgeousness, absolutely beautiful. And when you look at the price point as well, it's even more enticing, because these fragrances are $29.95, and that's for a 50 ml. So, and they'll give you, performance wise, they'll give you 5 to 6 hours, at least on my skin. You get 5 to 6 hours. Wow, okay. What does this remind me of? You know what? When I sprayed it, it immediately took me back to going to when we went to Turkey and we had to go on a waterfall. Yes, we went through the waterfall and it was like lovely water flowing. You had all these plants around and it was just that aquatic feel, you know, when you can smell that fresh water and all these plants and that feel. That's what this fragrance has really reminded me of, and it's such a lovely memory. Like, I want to be back, I want to go and enjoy. Yes, I know I said about people looking at me. Never mind, that's not what this is about, but I'm thinking about the beautiful memories, like, oh my god, it smelled so lovely. So anyway, gorgeous water. And the listed notes in this one, you've got Indonesian jasmine, there's lemon, there's bergamot, you have some fig, there's aldehydes as well. To be honest, I don't really pick out the aldehydes that much, or even the fig. I don't pick it out so much. It's very, very subtle. And then you've got some lily of the valley, there's also some water notes. And the other thing I was gonna say, this fragrance, it's very fresh, lovely smelling, you know, and it does, in the heart, the jasmine does come through, and what you get richly in the wear of the fragrance, really in the dry down, for to my nose, you get a lovely jasmine, the lily of the valley, and as well you get those aquatic sea salt notes, just gorgeous stuff. And this to me leans more, it is meant to be a unisex fragrance, but to my nose and for the sake of review, I will say that this leans more feminine. So it's more feminine than masculine, just for the sake of review. Otherwise, to me, it doesn't matter, because you all know I wear fragrances which I like, whether they have the label of a man or a woman, so it wouldn't matter to me. But for the sake of review, this does lean more feminine. And moving along as well, like I said, projection and as well even performance, it's very moderate, so it's not like a loud fragrance. This is a fragrance that's just made to be enjoyed. There is nothing challenging or complex. It's just easy to wear, lovely fragrance, smelling good. That's what this is all about. I love these fragrances, and do you know what? This is the kind of fragrance that you're gonna spray so much, because it's just lovely, easy to wear, and every time you see it, you're like, oh, hello, spray a bit, just so that you be, oh, lovely. No, this is nice, gorgeous. Yes, so that is Tessa Williams water. And for my nose, this obviously, after everything I've said, I'm sure you picked it up, this is a summer fragrance. This is a gorgeous summer fragrance that you will enjoy in the summer, and this is why I wore so much of it. And I'm thinking I need another one of these, but then I picked up something else. So what else do we have? We have fire. And look at these bottles, you guys. I don't know if I showed you. So they're just easy, cute bottles, and they are just plain black at the back. And you've got the sticker at the bottom as well, Tessa Williams. So, and obviously the cap is a silver finish, comes off, and you still have the silver finish on there. So gorgeous stuff. Moving along, we do come to fire. Fire, light my fire. I don't know, why did I do that? I couldn't help myself. Yes. Light my fire. I'm being silly now. Anyway, fire from Tessa Williams. What does fire smell like? Fire to me, actually, I should have called this review as well his and hers. That's what it's going to be. His and hers. So water is for her and fire is for him, because this is quite masculine. Fire opens up quite masculine. It's masculine. You have woody notes, you have like really masculine notes in this as well. So what do we have in the notes? We have some incense, there is precious woods, vetiver, and then you get a coconut. Hello, coconut, and there's vanilla, there's caramel. You do have a tea. So the tea in this one is a tea called Lapsang Saochong. Lapsang Saochong, and I looked this up. So it's a black tea, and it's originally from the province of Fujian in China. So this tea is actually dried, hand dried on pine wood. So It's a dark tea. I'll add a picture somewhere. So this is the black tea and this is the tea that's in here. So for you tea lovers, if you love tea in fragrances, you would enjoy this. And this fragrance, like I said, it leans more masculine, even though again it is a unisex fragrance, but for the sake of review, leans more masculine. So men are gonna enjoy this one. And if you're a man who loves woody fragrances, who loves smoky incense fragrances, you're gonna enjoy this, because in this one we do have, so we have incense, precious woods, vetiver, coconut, there's vanilla, caramel. You do get even some amber. I can pick up some amber in this, which gives it a lovely warmth as well to the fragrance. You do have tonka bean, you have some white musks, and as well there's some smokes. And this fragrance, the opening, let's go in. We're gonna go to the other hand this time, just to refresh the nose. So the opening in this one, it's very smoky, very woody, very incense. The opening, it's rich here. The opening is like, oh, I'm a boss. You know what I mean? It's like precious woods, and the woods I pick up in this like a cedar wood, and it's a lovely gorgeous composition. Men are gonna enjoy this one. I don't know if I have anything that smells similar to this one, but what I'll say is it's a lovely masculine boss fragrance. And what else do we get in this? No, we're smelling here. Yes, there's that caramel, and then you have vanilla, and then you have coconut. Those three notes are giving this fragrance, and there's a wood here as well, the cedar. It's giving this fragrance a lovely creamy feel to it, but then you've got that amber and the incense, which is giving it the warmth as well. So this is woody, smoky, and warm at the same time. Imagine being out, for example, on a night out, open fire, maybe in the woods. Maybe you're out in the woods, or maybe you are in a cabin. Imagine being somewhere in the Highlands in Scotland. I think maybe this was Tessa's inspiration. Somewhere in the Highlands, in you know, middle of nowhere, and there's this cabin, and you've got this lovely fire in the middle, and you are eating or drinking something like a lovely caramel, you know, drink. I don't know if you do that, but I love to have maybe a latte with some caramel. Imagine that. And then there's this fire going on, so you're covered possibly in a tartan blanket, you know, so this tartan blanket around you, and you're drinking this caramel drink or vanilla drink, and then the fire is just bubbling. You know, when the fire is going, I can almost hear the sounds of the fire, you know, clickling sounds from the fire. Yes, that's what I get. That's the vibe, like lovely, smoky, warm, just creaminess. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous fragrance that you're gonna enjoy, and this is definitely winter wear for me. This is a winter wear. I'll be enjoying this one more in the winter. A gorgeous fragrance. And for performance, again, you get about 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours, I would say, and this projects moderately as well. And I imagine that if you spray a lot, it's gonna fill up a room, but then it's only $29.95, and for a 50 ml bottle, I think that's a really good price, because the quality is quite good. It's really good quality. This is niche quality, just gorgeous fragrance. So do you like the sound of fire? Yes, this fire is hot, hot, hot fire. Right, and like I said, this is a beautiful autumn winter fragrance. And as well, what do we have? It's, yes, lovely comforting feel, smoky, the incense, but then the caramel. And you know the good thing as well, it does not get overly sweet ever. It does not get sweet where it goes like, oh, gourmand delight. It doesn't, because those woods really do tame things around. Like the sweetness in this is richly tamed down to the point where they just remain, you know, ever so enjoyable without getting too much. So that's what you get. And the vetiver in this is quite, I think, a smoky vetiver. That's what you get. And like I said, performance about 6 hours, projection quite moderate, but if you spray lots, it's gonna fill up a room. People are gonna notice you without a doubt wearing this fragrance. It's a gorgeous fragrance. Can you tell I like it? Yes. And I was like, oh my gosh, coconut fragrances, suddenly they are just appearing. I'm like, where have you been all my life? Suddenly we are getting coconut fragrances. We need to do a list. Anyway, as well, like I wanted to say about the fragrance, so very much a masculine fragrance, even though it is a unisex. That's not to say women shouldn't try this fragrance, because women are gonna enjoy this too. If you are a woman of confidence, babe, go ahead, try it out. So have you tried these fragrances? If you haven't, do check them out. Tessa Williams does have samples as well on our website, so you can look it up. You can look up the samples, and she's got a sale on as well at the moment, so do check it out. So the website is Tessa Williams, well, www.tessawilliams.co.uk. This is not a sponsored video, by the way, so yes, I don't do sponsored materials yet. It'd be nice someday, maybe. Anyway, so that's my review of the Tessa Williams fragrances. I hope this helps someone making a choice in sampling or looking them up. Do look them up. They are not awfully expensive. They are very, very affordable, so nice place to start. And as well, for people looking to get into niche fragrances, they are a nice startup to the niche world. So easy way to get into the niche world, because this fragrance, in as bossy, masculine as it is, it's not too challenging or complex. It's just easy enough to enjoy. So Tessa Williams, Fire and Water. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I shall see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.